The TEL AFA 1000 is a state-of-the-art digital fume hood monitor that works on the principle of measured face velocity using a through-the-wall hot wire sensor. The AFA 1000 is password protected to prevent tampering and has a series of screens guiding the operator through the calibration process. In this video, we will demonstrate the straightforward calibration and operation process of an AFA 1000. Electricity is supplied by a UL-certified 110-volt power adapter. Once powered up, the three LEDs light up and the audible alarm sounds briefly. The screen displays the installed software version. After a short warm-up, it is ready to proceed. First, press the Enter button and hold it down for 5 seconds. That brings up the Run Setup screen. Using the plus and minus buttons to move the black triangular cursor, select Setup and hit Enter to accept. The Setup menu has several options: Configure, Calibration, Contrast, Passwords, and Done. Configure is used to set monitor hardware and installation parameters. One step past the Configure menu is the Calibration Configure menu, which is used to set calibration and operations parameters. To calibrate the sensor, select Calibration. This brings up the password screen. The factory default password is 0000, which is what appears on the screen. Press the Enter button 4 times to move the underscore through each digit and begin the calibration process. Once there, follow the instructions on the screen. This demonstration unit allows us to simulate airflow. In a laboratory setting, you will need to measure fume hood face velocity with a calibrated instrument. Following the instructions on the screen, open the sash to normal operating height, such as 18 inches, and take airflow measurements. Using the plus and minus keys, input the measured velocity and press the Enter button to initiate airflow sampling. After the low air sample is complete, lower the sash halfway, such as to 9 inches. Repeat the airflow measurement process, and again use the plus and minus keys to input the measured velocity, and hit the Enter button to initiate airflow sampling. After a successful calibration, choose Run, and the AFA 1000 will begin to show actual face velocities at any sash position. The low air alarm point is preset to 80 feet per minute. To change that value, press and hold the Enter button again to bring up the Run Setup menu. Choose Setup, Configure, and CalConfig. Use the plus or minus key to scroll to Low Air Alarm. Press Enter and use the plus or minus key to input a different alarm point. Then press Enter to accept the new value, then back to Done and Run. The AFA 1000 has several optional functions involving connection of external equipment to the 3 volt-free dry contact relay input and output ports on the back of the monitor. Each feature is assigned to a respective relay through the Configure menu. The installer selects which input or output to configure, assigns a feature, and chooses if the relay will be normally open or normally closed. Each of the 3 inputs can be configured for alarm disable, night setback, external alarm, sash high, high-low, temperature display, or sash warning. Input 1 is factory defaulted to night setback. The 3 relay outputs are used to send a signal to another monitor or external device to indicate the airflow status of the hood. The AFA 1000 has a 0 to 10 volt output port sending an electrical signal based on the measured velocity and scaled over a range of 0 to 200 feet per minute, equivalent to 0 to 10 volts. In the event of an air fail alarm, pressing the Enter button once will silence the horn until the sensor sees enough airflow to return to safe mode. To permanently silence the alarm, access the CalConfig menu, scroll to the audible alarm option, and toggle to Not Enabled. After returning to Run mode, the monitor display will show an icon of a horn with a line through it. In normal mode, the unit's green safe light will blink. When there is an air fail condition, the red alarm light will flash and the display will flash air fail, alternating with the velocity. The AFA 1000 also can communicate with a building management system via BACnet or Modbus by use of an accessory adapter cable that connects to the communications port. The AFA 1000's airflow sensor utilizes large, stable, and reliable sensor elements. The standard monitor comes with a post-mounted airflow sensor and airflow tube that connects to a hole on the fume hood's inner sidewall. Also available is an inline sensor using the same hot wire components that is installed between the inner and outer sidewalls, connected using the same style of air hose to a hole on the fume hood post. The AFA 1000 will be mounted on the post of the hood. All necessary parts, as well as an owner's manual, are included in a boxed kit. The AFA 1000 is the airflow monitor of choice of all major fume hood manufacturers in North America for its ease of installation, calibration, reliability, and features. It is an excellent value that has been in use for more than 12 years throughout North America with excellent results.